Hello, everyone. This is Mayor Sean Patterson Howard, who also serves as chairperson for the Board of Estimate and Contract. It is Tuesday, February 15th. The time is 4:06 p.m. and we are calling the Board of Estimate and Contract meeting into order. Clerk Holmes, if you could do the roll.
Yes, ma'am. Controller Morton?
Here.
Sir, thank you. And since this is a virtual call, can you give us your virtual location, sir? Thank you.
The Department of Finance office is City Hall.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And Council President Thompson?
I'm here at the marvelous Chateau. No, I'm home.
Chateau Thompson.
Thank you. And thank you for being at the Chateau Council and Mayor Patterson Howard.
Here, and I am in my office here at
Thank you.
City Hall.
Thank you. You have your quorum. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, if we could proceed with the agenda.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, we'll do. All right, we'll start with item number one. That's resolutions approving ordinances. Number one states amendment of the City of Mount Vernon Administrative Code Part 2. That's general legislation entitled Chapter 126 for fees and deposits by adding another article entitled Article 6, sewer and refuge sustainability fees.
So moved.
I'll second.
On the question,
Question, just because I know that we had some discussion going back and forth. On the, I guess it's on the third page, I guess it's the second page, right? That details the amounts, right? Was there an adjustment that was done to the not-for-profits? Or is that, or those two still staying the same? And is that going to be changed later?
no, those are the adjustments that were made.
Okay. So the 500 and then the 1,000 for 0.51 acres greater.
Yes.
Okay, then I had a meeting the other day with the assessor too about this too. I think we need to have some conversation about the operationalization of this.
Oh, absolutely.
Difficult.
Mhm.
So I think there might be some revisiting of this. All right.
Okay. And I know we have the difference between the nonprofit dormitory fee and the SRO fee. We also have the low income senior residential fee, non-residential fee. So I think all of the different fees are listed in here as of now. Okay. Can call for the vote.
Controller Morton, I'll say you on item number one.
Only because I have, I'm going to say yes.
Thank you, sir. Council President Thompson
Aye.
and Mayor Patterson Howard.
Aye, and of course, we will continue to work on the operationalization of the new fees. So there is still work to be done on that. Okay, next item.
Yes, ma'am. Item number two is authorizing the mayor to accept a grant award from the New York State Office of Children and Family Services with a sum of $89,200. Safe Haven.
So moved. That is for the Strong program. So moved.
I think that this one is for Safe Haven.
Yeah, I believe item number three is Strong.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Yes.
And that was motioned by, was that motioned by you?
Yes. So
Council?
moved. Yes. Sorry.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you, sir.
On the question,
Go ahead.
yeah, this program will allow those in our Safe Haven program ages 6 to 12 to continue to receive additional free academic support and STEAM activities in our after school and summer components.
Okay, so two things. One, I think that just, it makes reference to a 7320 .101 as fringe code. That's really a salary code. Should just in the future salary code. Also the Social Security code, curiosity, and I think just have the director to touch base with our office to make sure, because I don't know who's being hired. Like, is there full-time or is these part-time or what? Because this is saying Social Security code. They may want to in the future just use the 8 instead of going the next two digits, 03 or 45. Just use the 0.8 and use it as benefits. Fine, because because looking at how the grant is, we would have to, in this office, divide this up among either Social Security, unemployment, all of that, depending on who they're hiring. So the easiest way to deal with it, so we don't have to, come back and do any changes, is probably just to leave it at the point number, so 0.8,
0.8.
and just call it, employee benefits or something, right? Employee benefits is the right name.
And we'll probably have to do that for the next piece of legislation as well. So
Yeah, that's
we
fine.
will have our director Butler Burrell, to reach out and work with your office in identifying the details.
Another thing, Madam Mayor, the other thing I want them to do going forward is also try to attach, or at least get to our office, a detailed budget for it, because this one spans over 2 years.
Yes.
Right, and so what we need to be able to do down here is properly allocate the funds over the span of those 2 years, if that's gonna go that time, and at least know. Now, they can come back always and adjust it with us, but at least what I'm trying to do with the grants is better to keep track of them
Tracking, absolutely.
and where they need to go. And so the only way to do that is to have a detailed budget attached kind of to it.
Absolutely. This is a 21-month grant, so just shy of the 2 years. Okay, absolutely.
As a point of information, Madam Mayor, are there any changes to this item as written? Did I miss any changes to this discussion point?
Yeah, the real only change is the word fringe should be salary.
And that is in
the parentheses. That's all. It's a syntax
The A7326.101 should be just changed to salary.
Right. It doesn't change, right, it doesn't change the content of the
And then the 803.
that's fine, because it says Social Security, so it's fine now, but we'll work it with them. In the future, just use the 0.8.
Okay, absolutely.
So this is in section 2, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, and so instead of saying budget codes A7326.101, just change that to budget codes salary.
Yes.
Thank you.
And the 803 can stay as it is.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So roll call.
Controller Morton, how say you on the amended or adjusted item number 2?
Aye.
Thank you. Council President Thompson
Aye.
and Mayor Patterson Howard.
Aye.
Thank you. Okay. Item number 3 is authorizing the mayor to accept a grant from the New York State Office of Children and Family Services for $122,700 for the STRONG program.
So moved.
Second.
On the question? On the question again, this would be the same thing down in, I guess, section 2 for this grant as well. If you could just change it to A7316.101 to salary codes and not fringe. And we note that this is the same issue with it being a 21-month contract. And so the Youth Bureau will work with the Finance Department and provide you with the budget to cover the 21-month contract period.
Salary codes is also dot 101, or should I cross out the
Yes.
dot 101? Thank you. So I keep dot 101.
Mhm.
Yes.
Thank you.
And this will provide those who are in the STRONG program with additional free academic and STEAM activities in the after-school and summer programs. So we have Safe Haven as well as STRONG. All right. Roll call?
Controller Morton?
Aye.
On item 3, thank you, sir. And Council President Thompson
Aye.
and Mayor Patterson Howard.
Aye.
Thank you. All right.
And
Have a
just on schedule with the fire, with the fire sirens right now.
Exactly, and they're gonna come by my window in a second, so you're gonna get double that. And, item number 4 is authorizing the fire department to accept 1 fire safety vehicle.
So moved.
Second.
Second on the question. Again, this is the Mount Vernon Department of Urban Renewal, which receives our funds from HUD, federal funds from HUD. And the Urban Renewal Agency is, of course, over eliminating blight and improving neighborhood conditions. And so, because the fire is the protection of homes and, people and property, they have a special designation where fire equipment can be purchased through the Urban Renewal Agency with HUD funds, CDBG funds. And so this will be the second aerial ladder that the Urban Renewal Agency is purchasing on behalf of the city. The value is $1,241,585. Will be the second aerial ladder that we have purchased now probably in the past 20 years, brand new. I think we've brought used ones before, but this is new, and we're using CDBG funding from 2016 to 2019 that was unexpended, and we are asking, basically that the city of Mount Vernon be able to accept this from the Urban Renewal Agency. We know that we are building taller buildings, and of course we have multi-story family residences, and oftentimes have to utilize ladder trucks from other communities to be able to fight our fires. So we are building up our inventory of ladder trucks. And so that's it. Roll call?
Controller Morton, I'll say you on item number 4.
Aye.
Council President Thompson,
Aye.
Mayor Patterson Howard.
Aye.
Thank you. Item number 5 is authorizing the police department to purchase 5 used police vehicles.
So moved.
Second.
On the question? Okay, as we know, the city of Mount Vernon did put in a order to purchase 20 hybrid cars using American Rescue Plan monies. Of course, dealing with supply chain issues. The delivery date on these trucks and cars has gone from, early winter, early 2022 to possibly summer or later of 2022 now. We have to continue to keep the police department going. And so we are using federal 666, which are the seized asset funds, to purchase these vehicles. It'll be 4 police cars and basically a small truck for the utilization of the police department to continue to provide for public safety to the community.
I think, Mayor, too, it should be noted, the police department submitted the information to our office, because as noted in the resolution, that they are utilizing these funds from this budget, external budget. And so here is where I think it should be noted that when we get actually reimbursements or funds that come from services that are provided by in particular departments, this helps to be able to provide resources, right? Because this is here a case where we're able to utilize the money from these fees or the revenue that comes into the department to actually help to provide a resource for the department, because we know that the police department actually needs vehicles, and we have a supply and demand issue with the ones that we've ordered through the opera budget. So therefore, this is going to help to fill kind of the gap on that. So I just wanted to kind of, put that on the record as well. Because at first we didn't even know if the money was there or accounted for there. And we had to do some work in this office to confirm that with the police department.
Mhm. Yes, so just so the public understands, the Mount Vernon Police Department works with the DEA, the FBI, and the ATF task forces. And, as such, when we're involved in certain cases and there are assets that are seized, the city of Mount Vernon does receive a share of the forfeited assets that were seized. And this is how we have money in this account. And I believe the cost of these 5 police vehicles will run us $86,600,000 for these 5 vehicles. So it's actually 2 trucks and 3 cars. So this is good. It will definitely help provide a bridge to get us to the cars, the new vehicles that we have purchased through American Rescue Plan monies coming. So if we can call for the roll.
Yes, ma'am. Controller Morton, how say you on item number 5?
Aye.
Thank you. Mayor, I'm sorry, Council President,
Aye.
Mayor Patterson Howard.
Aye.
Thank you.
So before moving to the next item, I have what I think is a point of information here, because I didn't want to do, it wasn't really germane to well, it is, it has something to do with it, but not specifically. So with these assets, because we just now voted on 2, assets that we are acquiring through some means. I just want to note, Mayor, that we need to have a time to sit down and talk about the asset management, all right? Just asset management, so that we can make sure we have a clear accounting of what that is, because what we should be appropriately doing is accounting for it as a part of our balance sheet and all of that, and also keeping a track of the depreciated value and all of that as we go forward, because all of that will help us as we move towards putting us on solid financial
Fiscal standing.
footing. Right,
Yeah.
exactly. So
Yes.
just want to put that in your agenda, not that you have, anything else to do.
Oh,
I just
no,
wanna get that
trust
clear.
me, that's there, because we want to be able to appropriately show what we have in our balance sheets. And I know in certain departments, we have been bringing in inventory specialists just so we could have a full accounting. And like you said, to not only include this in our audits, but clearly in our depreciation schedule. And we want to make sure that any money that is being expended by the city of Mount Vernon, that we could accurately track and make sure that it is being maintained properly. So, we have a whole fleet services division, and this would go under the fleet services division for inventory. So absolutely. Okay. Anything else, Controller?
Nope, I'm good.
All right. All right, next item.
Item number 6 is authorizing the mayor to enter into an agreement with the Guidance Center of Westchester, TGCW.
So
So
moved.
move.
They both moved, so who's seconding it?
I'll
Y'all
second
better
it.
tie.
Rock, paper, scissors. I think I heard Council President, so if I can
Yeah, I'll
accept
second
you,
it.
Mr.
Of course you would give it to him because he's your boss. I'll second.
Nice to smile on these meetings. It must be so boring now for the public. Okay.
Nice to know they both missed me. Yeah. All
So
right,
on the question, just on the question, this contract or this agreement began yesterday. And the Guidance Center of Westchester is working with our police department in providing crisis as well as peer support to support police officers and engaging with people in the community who are experiencing a behavioral health crisis. And so as part of the Mount Vernon Police Department's reform efforts, as well as making sure that Mount Vernon has a solid co-response program together, we have partnered with the Guidance Center and will be partnering with other organizations to partner with our police department. So when responding, we know that many of the calls that the police respond to are not necessarily dangerous calls that require the full response of the police department, but we have mental health, domestic violence, substance abuse, homeless outreach, some youth outreach. And so we are partnering with a variety of public and human service organizations so that we can have a very solid co-response program. And we will have 2 locations in the city for which we will be providing additional information to the public. And of course, what is wonderful about this very, very intricate program that is much needed and very innovative is that it is at no cost. All of these partnerships are at no fiscal cost right now to the city. And so that is good, and we will be sharing information as we go forward, but that is what this contract is about. So roll call.
thank you. Controller Morton, how say you on item number 6?
He said aye.
I'm sorry, thank you. Aye, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Council President Thompson,
Aye.
Mayor Patterson Howard.
Aye.
Thank you all. Item number 7 is authorizing and directing the controller to refund an overpayment of 2021 taxes to pro-national title agents.
So move.
Second.
On the question? Roll call.
Cause somebody asked somebody will ask the question, why are we refunding someone? Well, we're refunding because the actual property owner paid it. And then also the actual title company also paid. And so it was a double payment that for that particular property. So now money has to be returned.
Yes, thank you. And you also came into the council meeting and explained that, so I was able to re-explain it again for the people. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you. So roll call.
Controller Morton,
Aye.
Council President Thompson,
Aye.
Mayor Patterson Howard.
Aye.
Thank you. Item number 8 is under settlements, and that's settling the claim for property damage for Jackson Khalil versus City of Mount Vernon for $1,507.49.
So move.
Second.
On the question? Hearing none, roll call.
Controller Morton,
Aye.
Council President Thompson,
Aye.
Mayor Patterson Howard.
Aye.
Thank you. Item number 9.
Mayor, can I maybe move for us to take all of these as one? I mean, these are all settlements.
Yeah, they're all
Yeah.
settlements. Absolutely.
So I will make that motion to take them out as one.
That's a,
Second.
that
9,
would
10,
be,
and 11.
yes, that's correct.
9, 10, and 11.
8, 9, 10, 11, right?
No,
We already
did
voted
eight.
on 8.
8 is
voted
already.
on
Yeah. A second for that.
Okay.
And for the motion for the combining of the 3, Controller Morton, how say you?
Aye.
Council President
Aye.
and Mayor Patterson Howard.
Aye.
Thank you. Okay, so
So you do.
I will read in all the settlements. Number 9 is settling the claim for property damage for Olvera, Allison.
Alonzo.
Thank you. Why I was stuck there, I don't know why. But thank you. Olivera Alonzo versus the city of Mount Vernon for a sum of $3,000. I'll do better.
3,000.
Yeah, $3,000. That's correct. All right, and then settling the claim for the violation of civil rights for Tawanda Ballinger versus City of Mount Vernon for the sum of $20,000. And then number 11 is settling the claim for Bank of America N.A. as a signee of Altech Capital Services LLC versus City of Mount Vernon for the sum of $85,000. Thus reads your item number 10, which is a combination of items 9 through 11.
So move.
Second.
On the question, okay, on the question, I just wanted to say that the Alonzo incident is for a claim regarding a DPW worker bucket truck on October 8th. The Ballinger claim for civil rights violation goes back to April of 2019. And the Altech decision.
Altech was actually a settlement. This is again, and special thank you to Comptroller Morton. He and I were able to work. This is again, one of these, the city had equipment, was not paying for the equipment. We were sued. And so therefore, we need to make good on the city's requirement to pay for equipment we're using. Thank you, Comptroller.
Okay. So, still dealing with some legacy challenges, and we will continue to move forward. People might ask, why are you settling? Because sometimes, well, if we, if there's fault on Mount Vernon side, then we absolutely need to take care of it. And then sometimes also, we can get a better settlement than spending tens of thousands of dollars continuing to litigate some of these cases. And so we are trying to put some of these issues to bed in the best interest of the city and in a way that is fiscally responsible. Roll call?
Yes, well, my unreadiness, I guess it is, or on the question was just to kind of highlight the fact that we here looking at $109,000, right, in this one sitting. And just to note that the proposed budget actually has $1.2 million in it. And I think we did some previous settlements before that. So just to see the trend of where we are, even though, to the mayor's point, settling it saves us money from spending court, fees and all this other stuff that happens as well. But again, to the Corporation Council's message always that these settlements and judgment costs are significant. And so we got to make sure that we keep this in mind as we start to prepare budgets in the future. That's all.
Absolutely.
Just want to make sure that.
And we did increase, I know, in this year, the line for settlements and judgments, right?
Yes.
We could have made it $2-3 million, but again, we would have been hitting our residents, on the front end. And so each year we are trying to responsibly and incrementally increase the amount that we have in settlements and judgments. And at the same time, we're looking to make sure, as the administrators for the city of Mount Vernon, that we are doing everything within our power to
Eliminate it.
prevent
Eliminate the need.
different lawsuits that are coming, but we still have a ways to go because there are still more that are in the pike that we need to address. But please know there are some that we have to spend money on to make sure that the judgments are not as serious as they come in. We've been able to cut several judgments in half or in 25%, and some we've been able to win altogether. But these are real legacy issues that we have to continue to deal with, and we will deal with them, like I said, in the most fiscally responsible way for the city. And going forward, looking to eliminate through multiple approaches, continued unnecessary lawsuits. All right. Roll call.
Controller Morton, how say you on the combined motion of 9?
Aye.
11? Thank you. Council President Thompson,
Aye.
Mayor Patterson Howard,
Aye.
thank you. And Mayor, that concludes your agenda.
Do we have any new business, anyone? Okay, motion to adjourn,
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
roll call.
Controller Morton,
Aye.
Council President Thompson,
Aye.
and Mayor Patterson Howard.
Aye.
Thank you,
I
ma'am.
want to thank my Board of Estimate members for an uneventful, non-drama filled, but always informative Board of Estimate meeting. Take care, everyone, and have a great day. Thank you.
Thank
See you
you.
later.
Bye-bye.